Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Rimli Biyad, and I'm back with another video on lesson plan. So today the lesson plan is for the chapter called Rain on the Roof for class 9 English. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first part begins with the identification of data. Here you have to write the name of your school, name of the subject, class, lesson, textbook, number of students, the duration of the class, and your own name in place of name of the student teacher, or you can just write name of the teacher. And after this comes the general objectives. I have written 6 of them, so I'm going to read it out for you. The first one, to enable the students to understand spoken English. 2. To enable the students to speak English correctly with correct pronunciation and stress. 3. To enable the students to read English correctly. 4. To enable the students to write English correctly. 5. To enable the students to know the structure of grammar. 6. To enable the students to develop their creativity and power of imagination. In the next part, we have to write the teaching aids, and here I have mentioned 2 types of teaching aids. The first one is general teaching aids, and it consists of blackboard, chalk, duster, pointer, textbook. And the second type is specific teaching aids. Here I have written a chart showing the main parts of the lesson. Right after the part of teaching aids, we come to the other part, which is called the introduction. So this is the part when you go to the classroom to teach your students and you try to draw out the name of the chapter from your students by asking them different type of questions. So when you write about introduction on your lesson plan, make sure to make 4 columns, 1 for step, assume previous knowledge, teacher's activity, and for pupils activity. So here I have mentioned a few questions, and they are: name the 4 seasons, name some resources, which of them can be drunk, and on the side of pupils activity I have provided the answers as well. You can see the last question on this page, which says, in monsoon what falls from sky, and as an answer to that I have written it on the pupils activity section as rain. And because the name of the title is Rain on the Roof, so this means we have been able to draw out the answer from the students. And right after the part of introduction, next comes the part called announcement of the topic. This is the part where after introducing the topic to the students, you announce the name to them and write the name of the title on the blackboard. Next comes the part of presentation, and for this section you have to make 6 columns, each for step, teaching point, specific objectives, teacher's activity, pupils activity, and learning outcome. So at the very beginning I have written about the author, and then I have mentioned model reading, loud reading, silent reading, and word meanings. So when it comes to word meanings, you can mention the word meanings which are already on the book, or maybe you can add a few more of your own. After this you have to mention explanation, and in a real life classroom this is the part where you'll be explaining the whole chapter in detail to the students. And after this you have to mention questioning. So this is the part where you start asking questions to the students right after you're done explaining the chapter to them. So I have mentioned a few questions here so that you can write it on your lesson plan. You can see that the answers are also mentioned in the pupils activity column. So make sure to write the questions and answers side by side. Last but not the least comes the part called closure. This is the end part of the lesson plan. In this phase you summarize everything that you have explained to or taught your students and ask them a few final questions. Its purpose is to check whether your students understood what you taught or not. So the homework I provided here is to write the summary of the poem, after which the teacher leaves the classroom after thanking the students. And with this we come to the end of the video. Hope you found it useful. So please share this video and my channel with your friends, and also please let me know what kind of videos do you want me to create that could help you with your B.Ed syllabus. I'll be happy to help. Just comment below and I will try my best to help you with them. Remember, it can be anything related to B.Ed. So thank you guys, see you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy.